Okay, everyone, I'm going to give you a short video tutorial that will help you do your research on the library's database website, and then you'll be writing your article on your own, obviously, and that's the most important thing, but then I'll go through the motions of uh, just conservatively editing or adding a citation to the Wikipedia entry of the artist of your choice. My choice here is George Tooker, and there's a really nice article here, but there's plenty that can be added. For instance, I was reading an article on the LaGuardia, through the LaGuardia website, through the library here, via the database search, the one search mechanism that really filled in a lot of gaps. The Wikipedia entry doesn't really foreground his sexuality, the fact that he was homosexual, as an influence or inspiration in the works that he made, and I think that's a real oversight that should be corrected in the Wikipedia entry. But it's not for me to do today. I think that's a larger project that could be looked at later. So you can either search in the one search category or go into subjects and get a little bit more granular with your search here. So I'm going to search. I want to just do the basic search here. All the articles that come up by default are going to be full text, but you can include items without full text. Also, if you need to look around a little more, and these will sometimes be available in the library or elsewhere. There will often be information for finding it in other CUNY libraries and that kind of thing. So I scroll down until I find something that makes sense for me. And I have here a review of a 2008 retrospective after he was already deceased, written by Ken Johnson for the New York Times. And I'm just going to be really simple and conservative with my edit. I find that this article mentions where he was born and went to school, born in Brooklyn, 1920, and of course that's already going to be in the Wikipedia entry, but if I find that it isn't yet cited, there isn't a citation for this part of the material. The whole body might have been cited, but it does help to add citations and add a kind of weight of reference to to secondary sources within the entries. So if you find something that isn't directly cited from your article, it could be something as simple as biographical details. Or you could add something. I also found something in there where it's a little bit more specific about his relationship to, let's see, where's his influences? To Paul Cadmus, the fact that Paul Cadmus, who was an early lover also, which I could add, but Paul Cadmus introduced him to egg tempera, so I could add Paul Cadmus introduced him to egg tempera, and then add my citation. But for now, I'll start off by doing something simple, by editing this sentence here, or citing this sentence here. I'm going to go to the top and click Edit. I'm already logged into Wikipedia, so you'll log in with the same login that you use for the Wikipedia dashboard, but you're just going to the main Wikipedia site. Okay, so I've hit Edit, and there's a nice visual editor that's relatively new. If you see something like this, this is editing the same way, but it's just the kind of raw markup language. So you can switch that over here in this pencil icon to visual editing. I feel more comfortable here myself. So if you do too, then edit here. It just edits like a Microsoft Word document. And I'm going to go to early life, right? There it is. Then I'm just going to add the citation at the end of this. After the punctuation, I'm going to go over here. In a lot of cases, you can just copy and paste the URL. Let's see, get link. I might have to do that. That's a weird LaGuardia URL, right? So what if I do this and copy? Let's see if it properly. That's still the. Let's see. Let's see if that works. So I'm here. Am I in the right place? I'm there. I add a citation. And let's see if I can just do this. I copy and paste a URL, generate. Sometimes it'll work. So, okay. No, that's not it at all. Okay. So if that doesn't work, you can go to here, manual, choose the kind of resource that you're formatting. I think the New York Times, yeah. I wonder if I can get to it. Anyway, I have the ability to cite directly from here. And I could choose MLA, that's the right idea. Let's do that. And where can I just, whoops. Okay, I guess I'll choose basic here, because then I can just paste in my reference, right? Let's see if this works. Okay, there it is. And I don't know, this isn't the right link, but I'll just leave it as such. If I can correct the link by having the actual external link to the file, fine. So, and I'll publish changes. Describe what you changed. Added citation to the artist where Tooker was born. And I'm going to click this as a minor edit. Okay. And this is your edit was published. Finished. Then go back later in the day or the next week and see if anyone changed this or removed it. It's a minor edit. It might fall under the radar of most editors. So that's it for this assignment. Do your best to be accurate here. I'm going to go back in and try to find the actual real link to the New York Times article if it's accessible, because I don't like this internal link. I don't feel good about that. But at least we have the substance of this source material, right? And that's it.